Welcome to Kitchen Tips and Recipes. I'm Crayon. I've always felt most at home in the kitchen and entertaining. I started creating with food when I was in junior high, and there was a local Oro wheat store. I'd shop there for new grains and recipe ideas. Remember the Star Trek episode about the coveted triticale grain? It was a hybrid of wheat and rye. Well, I discovered it before that Star Trek episode at the Oro wheat store in my community. It was a high-protein grain. I made many loaves of bread from its flour. My experimentation didn't stop there. I soon discovered organics. My first nutrition professor in college had been chosen for the Olympics nutrition team for that year. Unfortunately, that was the year the USA boycotted the Olympics. Meredith Gunther was a great teacher. The first day of class, she had us remove our shoes and socks and then distributed a half clove of garlic to everyone in class. We had to watch the clock, then rub the garlic on our foot and count the seconds until we tasted it in our mouths. It took 3 seconds for me to taste it. It took others anywhere from 3 to 7 seconds. I was profoundly affected by how fast our bodies absorb products. Professor Gunther only used organic safflower oil on her skin, and she had beautiful skin. She was a great example of walking the walk and talking the talk. I have much respect for her. Since her class, I've made every effort to eat as organically as possible and only use safe products without chemicals or petroleum on my skin. In all recipes on this site, I only will be using organic products, dairy, breads and fruits and vegetables, and uncured meats. I hope you enjoy this site. I look forward to your comments and questions. If I cannot answer something, I will research it and get back to you. Some comments I may even create a show about. Be sure to keep your comments clean. We won't tolerate any one of them if they are not clean and considerate of all of us. Thank you for being here. The first recipe I'll show you is cheesy scrambled eggs with vegetables and meat. I catered an Animal Planet show in the early 2000s, Faithful Friends, that was filmed in my community. I made breakfast for the crew, staff, and special guests every morning. One crew member from Chicago commented to me one morning that he had never had vegetables in his eggs and couldn't get over how good they were. When my son was a toddler, I started grating zucchini and scrambling it into eggs and topping it with cheese to encourage his taste buds. The staff, crew, and special guests loved my breakfasts. I loved cooking for them. Biggie, this first of my shows is a tribute to you. Thank you for being a great person and dear friend. You are greatly missed. The first step is to assemble your ingredients. Today, I'm using 3/4 cup each of diced potatoes, diced zucchini, diced mushroom, diced onions, and pre-cooked diced bacon, salt and pepper to taste, and a tablespoon of garlic, and a healthy drizzle of olive oil in the pan. In a sauté pan, add a healthy drizzle of olive oil. Again, I always use organics. Heat it up, but don't let it smoke. Then add potatoes and onions. Sauté until tender. Add zucchini and mushrooms. Sauté until soft. Add garlic and bacon. Sauté briefly, then turn off the heat. In a bowl, crack the eggs. Whisk the eggs until mixed. Add in the 1/8 cup of milk and salt and pepper. Start with just a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. If people need more, have the salt and pepper shakers on the table. The bacon and cheese will be adding additional salt to the egg mixture into the sauté pan with the vegetables and meat. Scramble until set, meaning that the eggs are not runny and are well cooked. Then sprinkle on the cheese. I called for 3/4 cup, but you can use up to a cup. Gently fold the melting cheese into the egg mixture. Then plate it on a couple plates. Add toast or a biscuit. Serve with butter and jam. Enjoy! Sometimes when I have leftover cooked eggs, I save them and reheat for the next day. Enjoy! Blessings! Now it's time for the tip. I learned this from a friend of mine who was the first chef I worked under. Wet a tea towel, wring it out and fold it. Then place it under the cutting board. The cutting board will not slip while you are cutting or dicing. Thank you for being here today. Please join us next week. And please like, subscribe, comment, and share.